Hello everyone, and welcome to the webinar Winning Cloud Migration Tactics, Getting Started with FishOS, hosted by Sardina Systems. My name is Anastasia Rachkova. I'm Marketing Manager at Sardina Systems, and today I'm going to perform as a moderator of this event designed for everyone interested in cloud migration strategies, nuances, and tips. Before we move on, please kindly let me know if you hear and see me well. If the connection is good, put a plus in our chat. Okay, I see first pluses. That's great, so we can continue. Well, we gather here in order to understand the complexities and explore the trends of transition into the cloud, with a special focus on OpenStack. This topic remains relevant not only due to the vibrant nature of the cloud industry itself, but also because of significant movements in the market. We all know the recent acquisition of VMware by Broadcom that is still on everyone's lips. During today's webinar, we are going to address the cloud migration challenge from two vital aspects, both commercial and technical. We have assembled an expert team of speakers, each a specialist in their domain. In today's journey, we are going to understand not only the why, but also the how of cloud migration. FishOS, with its promise of cost-effectiveness, customization, and community-driven innovation, takes center stage as we explore OpenStack-as-a-Service. You're also going to find out about FishOS Move It migration appliance. It's our special toolset that provides smooth transition from VMware to OpenStack. A few words about Sardina Systems. We are a leading European operation management software developer and vendor headquartered in the UK with a local presence around the globe. We serve customers in 12 countries from a wide range of industries, from healthcare and telco to IT services and finance, and many more. We have been on the market for more than 10 years now, and our flagship product is FishOS, our OpenStack-based cloud management platform, and you'll definitely learn more about it during the webinar. Now let me introduce our speakers to you. First up, we have Jeffrey Bhaggoe, our sales manager in Europe. Jeffrey is going to guide us through the existing options for enterprises and alternative pathways in the constantly changing cloud industry. He will cover the commercial landscape of solutions with a particular focus on FishOS. Next up, we have Dmitry Krasovskyi, technical lead at Sardina Systems. Dmitry is going to talk about technical aspects of open source cloud. And he will also introduce some insights into FishOS. He will let you understand how to reduce cloud migration headache and to secure transition for your business in a smooth way. Please let me remind you that all the presentation materials you are going to see today will be shared with you during 24 hours after this webinar is over. We encourage you to actively participate in today's webinar and leave your comments and questions in our chat. To those questions that we won't be able to reply during the webinar, we commit ourselves to follow up right after the webinar during 24 hours. So don't miss a chance to learn from our experts today. Are you ready to dive in? Let's get started. Jeffrey, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Anastasia. And also from my part, for all the attendees, thank you for your time. Thank you for attending today at the Sardina Systems webinar. My name is Jeff. I'm looking after sales in Europe, and I'd like to guide you through this webinar today from my perspective. So basically, I'd like to kick off this webinar with some brief recent market overviews regarding the cloud industry. The cloud industry isn't just on everyone's radar. It is a topic high on the agenda within organizations with tremendous growth numbers. I want to share with you three cloud industry, uh, you can say, the leaders who can follow and who did the research, which we want to share with you. So the first one is Gartner Tech Trends. According to Gartner Tech Trends, more than 70% of enterprises will be riding the cloud industry wave by 2027. This is between now and 3 years. So this is beyond actual for the enterprises on their agenda. The second topic I'd like to share is regarding the CEO's favorite forecast. This forecast says that 25% of the CIOs will soon see their compensation tied to the impact of sustainable technology. This evolution is a tech revolution. And like I shared before, organizations worldwide are putting this topic high on their agenda. This trend is obvious for many parts of the world, but let's zoom in on McKinsey analysis. This is the third topic I want to share with you from a market overview, from a global market overview. So McKinsey analysis say that the cloud services in Middle East could generate a value as much as 183 billion by 2030. Who will benefit the most? The oil and gas industry. The telecom and banking industries will be the next largest benefits from this growth for 6% of total each value. So we are together today to zoom in more on one of the major buzzes within the IT industry. And that's the VMware acquisition by Broadcom. Let's be honest. It was announced November 2023 last year, and discussions are still going on. And we have noticed that this is a hot topic, talking with our prospect customers. And, the last couple of months, this is basically, for me, from a commercial perspective, 70% of my time I'm talking with prospects regarding this acquisition. So some data points. Looking at Forrester's latest data, this shows that 20% of VMware Enterprise's customers are now escaping from this virtualization stack by the end of this year. Second one, the companies who are in state mind changing their tech stack based on post-M&A events, which could impacting their application spend and the partnership levels. It's about 70%. So 70% of the VMware partners are eyeing up to competitors among multi-cloud providers. And this is something Channel Futures share. So let's take a step back here. We are not sharing here today that VMware solutions are bad solutions to use, not at all. We like to deliberate on the impacts of the such M&A events, like with Broadcom and VMware. We are learning daily regarding the post-M&A events on current VMware users who are using VMware, but also from partners who are selling those technologies into the IT ecosystem. And those partners are trying to continue their business, but also looking to opt out as soon as possible due to the impact on their spend and the margin they are earning with VMware. So from our perspective, a solution like VMware is a technical and business-driven solution you are looking or trying to change after those M&A events. Customers want to be recognized, and the requirements want to be met. This also reflects on the business side, since a long-term engagement is preferable here. The big question for 1,000 VMware partners and customers is, what are the alternatives? How are organizations navigating this change, plotting strategic moves into the cloud landscape. What are other ISVs out there, onboarding them from post-M&A activities like Broadcom and VMware? So let's take a look at the VMware alternatives for enterprises. One viable path is opting for a private cloud environment that is being owned and controlled by the organization itself. Such platforms offer vendor support, providing enterprises with a sense of security and stability. Full control over the private cloud environment is a significant advantage. However, this approach comes with considerations such as potential high cost, vendor lock-in, a slower pace of innovation, and scalability challenges. Number two, hybrid cloud deployment strategy. Combining on-premises infrastructure with public cloud environments. This provides a delicate balance, will bring flexibility and optimization of existing infrastructure. Again, however, challenges may arise in terms of data integration, maintaining consistent security policies, and seamless workload management across both on-premise infrastructure with public cloud environments. Number three, public cloud. For those who are looking to leverage public cloud, a few famous market players are present in the IT landscape. We know them all. The benefits regarding public cloud are scalability, flexibility, and an access to a broad range of services. They have an ecosystem. We know that. However, enterprises need to carefully manage costs, navigate complex data governance, and the requirements about data governance and potential issues, and be aware, again, of the vendor lock-in. Number four, and we're getting there, the multi-cloud strategy. This involves distributing workloads across multiple cloud providers. This offering brings avoiding a vendor lock-in, optimize the cost, and access to unique services from different providers. This path could introduce challenges related to compatibility because you're dealing with different providers. Also maintaining data consistency and inherent complexity of managing multi-cloud environments simultaneously. What I'm hearing in the field is that the people within the companies don't have the domain knowledge and expertise to follow this path. So let's talk about OpenStack. For those valuing cost effectiveness, customization, and community-driven innovation, open source solutions are compelling choices. So to provide you with a comprehensive understanding of the advantages of an open source and OpenStack, I will hand you over shortly to my colleagues. But first, I would like to ask you to participate in our poll. In a few seconds, you will see a brief pop-up poll on your screens, and please share with us which infrastructure solution is currently used in your organization. Your response will help us to better understand your solution which you are using today. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for participating in the poll, and thank you Jeffrey for such an amazing market overview and for sharing insightful alternatives for VMware users. To our audience, please don't forget to participate in our event and leave your comments and questions in our chat. Now let's move on and talk a bit about open source technologies and discover the advantages of OpenStack. Let's welcome Dmitry Krasovskyi, technical lead at Sardina Systems. Dmitry, we are excited to get started.
Hello everyone, and thank you, Anastasia. I'm honored to be here today and share my thoughts with our audience. As Jeffrey mentioned, today we will focus on open source and OpenStack in particular, as Sardina system is mastering exactly this technology. You can ask why open source? Well, let me break it down for you. Firstly, it's about flexibility and customization. With open source, you can set up and configure your infrastructure to meet all your organization's specific needs. Secondly, it's cost effectiveness. With open source, make a cloud infrastructure accessible to businesses of all sizes by reducing license fees. We are talking about optimizing your budget while maximizing your capability. And then there is community-driven innovation. This is not just about features and improvements. It's a real needs shaping the landscape. When you are part of an open source community, your challenges become opportunities for collective growth. And with open source, you don't have to worry about being locked in. You have a freedom to choose, the freedom from proprietary constraints. So, why OpenStack? Now, let me move our focus to OpenStack, the most popular open source cloud project. Backed by Open Infra Foundation, OpenStack is not just a technology, it's a movement. Joining OpenStack means being a part of a huge community with more than 25 million OpenStack cores in production. It's a strategic move for your business. Also, OpenStack has a modular design. It's not only scalable and customizable, but also cost-effective. No hidden fees, no vendor lock-in, just a straightforward, efficient infrastructure. What also makes OpenStack a game changer? It's interoperability. OpenStack plays well with different technologies. It can be seamlessly integrated into your existing infrastructure with some proprietary or other open source solutions. But that's not at all. OpenStack provides you possibility for scalability and elasticity. You always can be sure that your resources can be scaled on demand. All the mentioned technical aspects, it's a tip of the iceberg. Immigration move can benefit your businesses in various ways. And now, let's get back to Jeffrey to learn more about this aspect. Thank you.
Absolutely, Dmitry. Thank you for your input. So, if you're looking like why migrating, if you've been considering a shift in your business infrastructure, now it's the time to turn your attention to a solution like FishOS by Sardina Systems. For VMware users looking for alternatives, we are offering you can say a free or €1 migration offer, but I want to remove the commercial bells and whistles for now. Beyond this specific offer, we invite everyone in the virtualization market to move. And please, let me explain why. So one, it's the opportune moment to liberate yourself from hidden cost and vendor lock-in. At Sardina Systems, we prioritize gaining in-depth knowledge over convenient but costly subscriptions. Two, reconsider how your infrastructure is organized, especially preparation for migrations. This presents a golden opportunity for comprehensive system analysis Examine your current system and explore the alternative marketing offers. This is a potential long-term advantage investment. Number 3, take care of your budget optimization. When budgetary expansion isn't an option, personal involvement and a proactive approach become predominant. As a primary stakeholder, leverage your insights and knowledge to evaluate your security, reliability, performance, and optimizing costs accordingly. Be open to both established and emerging solutions. Number 4, being attentive and proactive to market changes. This is the key to thriving in a dynamic environment. Stay informed, embrace change, and avoid being surprised, and not in a positive way, by corporate decisions. So let me be transparent with you. Migrating your workloads from one to another system is never a walk in the park. However, as I've already highlighted, this isn't a routine task. It's a strategic choice that can significantly benefit your business from various perspectives. Please, again, think about this as a substantial long-term investment with Sardina system. So before we proceed with the next topic, let me remind you that when it comes to a cloud migration, there are various tactics available. And the choice is ultimately yours, your enterprise, your organization. Some turnkey migration solutions out there, entrusting the entire process to external companies. However, it's essential to consider the trade-offs. While this approach might seem hands-off, it often means surrendering control over your valuable data. And data, it's your business. At Sardina Systems, we are presenting a different approach. We offer a collaborative journey with comprehensive technical support. This means you retain control over your data, ensuring both cost effectiveness and security. The data is yours, and we are here to support you with every step during this pod. Again, we are not existing here like an ISV to lecture you, not at all. We will work with you together, make sure that your domain expertise and knowledge will be applied, that our domain expertise and knowledge will be applied, and make sure that you can migrate to our OpenStack platform and apply all the benefits I shared before. But also grow your environment in a cost-effective way without a vendor lock-in.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for your insights about the complex nature of migration process. And we appreciate your honesty. In fact, we're here not to sugarcoat it. Migration to a new system is a very complicated process. However, there are practical strategies that help facilitate this process. Before we move on, I would like to make sure that the content of this webinar aligns with the interests of our audience and addresses any doubts or queries you might have about the migration process. You will see another pop-up on your screens. Please take a moment to share your thoughts and opinion with us. Which aspect of cloud migration concerns you the most? Is it cost effectiveness, or maybe data security, compatibility with existing systems, technical complexity, or something else? Thank you so much for participating in this poll. And now I would like to once again invite to the stage Dmitry Krasovskyi in order to talk about these practical approaches that help facilitate the migration process. Dmitry, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Anastasia. And next, our question is how to decrease the headache while I'm migrating. I'm afraid there is no magic pill, but there are practical ways to navigate through this process, and I'm here to guide you. First, it's thorough planning. The key is to minimize disruption, reduce downtime, and ensure a predictable, smooth transition. Start by assessing your current infrastructure. Identify dependencies, potential bottlenecks, critical workloads. Then develop a detailed migration plan. It's a roadmap that outlines each phase and sets a realistic timelines. Make sure that OpenStack solution fully meets your requirements. It's like finding the perfect puzzle piece for your infrastructure. Next, it's risk mitigation and contingency planning. Unexpected issues can arise in any migration. But if you have a solid plan, you can control these surprises. This is a proactive approach ensures a less stressful migration experience. Next up, it's prioritization. Not all applications and data are equal. Focus on your critical applications and data. Give them an extra attention they deserve. Implement a phased migration strategy to minimize the impact on your day-to-day business operations. Also, testing and validation becomes your safety net. Post-migration validation is crucial. We'll make sure that your virtual machine is launched and available via the network. However, remember to check all processes inside the launched VM. It's a crucial task and requires careful attention. Lastly, it's data security measures are not negotiable. This isn't just about the physical transition. It's about safeguarding the integrity of your data through the migration process. In summary, migration may not be stress-free, but strategic planning and careful execution can make it a manageable process. What is FishOS? Migration becomes much easier when you entrust it to experts such as Sardina systems team. We have over 10 years experience and clients in 12 countries. We have successfully developed and managed clouds for different sectors, including healthcare, research, telecommunications, finance, and more. And let me explain what is FishOS and how we facilitate migration to our platform. FishOS is a smart, fully automated, and super scalable platform. It incorporates OpenStack, Kubernetes, and Ceph with unique components. We offer a resilient, software-defined, AI-powered cloud, unified licensing, and transparent pricing without any hidden costs, and unlimited technical support. This is what sets FishOS apart from competitors and makes it an excellent choice for businesses in the cloud infrastructure industry. FishOS has a flexible architecture that allows seamless scaling of computing, storage, networking, and management to accommodate the growth of enterprise workloads. Here's an impressive point. FishOS by Sardina Systems is up to 85% more profitable compared to public clouds. So now let me guide you through the key stages of migration to FishOS. For this, I am happy to introduce Sardina Systems solution. the FishOS Move It migration appliance. It's a comprehensive toolset designed for seamless transition from VMware to OpenStack. With our appliance, you're free from separate downloads and installations. You can directly deploy it within FishOS. A few technical details. Our appliance is delivered as a virtual machine image and consists two main parts. First, it's Move It application VM, and second, it's Move It migrator VM. The first part, it's a command line tool, and it is used for planning and starting migration. The second one handles the actual migration process. Now let's see how our team is turning nuances of migration into seamless experience. First, it's planning. Planning is the foundation of success. We begin by assessing compatibility, performance, and operational requirements, and your budget consideration. But it's not just a checklist. We evaluate your performance and operational needs and help you to choose support level. Next, it's preparation. We are crafting a migration roadmap. Involves more than just the technical aspects. The Sardina systems team creates a plan that aligns with your priorities. We help you with a technical migration plan and instructions. It's a joint effort. We respect your requirements to ensure a smooth transition. Next part, it's data conversion and migration. This is a key element, the migration execution. Please note that downtime is unavoidable during the migration, but we work hard to evaluate, test, and provide you with an approximate duration. Your infrastructure volume, VM's disk sizes, and network performance, we analyze it and try to ensure the meticulous execution. And last part, it's launch of VM. A seamless migration without the need for third-party intervention. It contains a few steps. After we copy a VM disk to migration worker node on previous step, we convert the dumped image. Then we upload it into OpenStack as a new volume. After that, we can install virtual drivers to the migrated volume if it needed. For example, Windows virtual machine can require it. And finally, we launch your VMs. It's a fast and efficient and hassle-free process. And the next part, it's how FishOS meets security requirements. At Sardina Systems, we take your data security seriously. Here is how we meet and exceed your security requirements. First, it's data confidentiality. We value our reputation when it comes to users' activities inside the virtual machines. The strict policy of FishOS doesn't allow access to virtual machine content. However, in the case of Windows operating system, we can install the drivers. Also, all interactions happen within a private network. It ensures that your data is hidden from external eyes. It's not just a security measure. It's a network team's responsibility, and we take it seriously. Also, FishOS ensures that data transmission over the network occurs without the internet. The worker machine doesn't need it. Instead, all your data migrates securely from one infrastructure to the other with no third-party interactions. That's mostly it about FishOS Move It appliance. As you can see, the process is straightforward, predictable, and secure. And our team is always happy to assist you in this endeavor and ensure an easy transition to open source. Thank you, Anastasia.
Thank you, Dmitry. This was a really nice dive into migrating to open source and FishOS in particular. And your insights about security are especially invaluable since it's a crucial aspect for any business. Now let's circle back to Jeffrey and talk a little bit more about FishOS and our unique €1 migration offer.
Sure, Anastasia. So like I shared before, at this time we are offering a free migration to FishOS. This is the perfect match to take advantage of an out-of-the-box infrastructure, including security, data protection, zero-click operations, and AI-enabled ease of operational through automation. I invite all of you to continue talking with us regarding the migration offering. The FishOS solution architecture is flexible to scale up computing, storage, networking, and management to fit all environments. So let's take it back to the Q&A and we will stay in touch.
Thank you, Jeffrey, for shedding light on this. And to our audience, I would like to highlight that more info about this offer and other services are available on Sardina Systems website. Additionally, feel free to address both our commercial and technical teams should you have any questions or doubts about the migration process. We are there to help you. Well, while there's so much more we could delve into on this topic, let's save some time and space and address your questions from our chat. Let me have a look. Okay, I see one question from Dmitry Mazur. One question, what is level of engineers we need to have for OpenStack? If we decide to start working, we have no experience and not looking to overpay. Jeffrey, I think you might help us with this one.
So, valid question. This is something we often have with our during conversations with our prospects. Very concrete. What level of knowledge your engineers need? That's Linux. Is it there? You're good. We'll take all of it. Regarding the platform, like I said before, we are walking you through this process, not only the migration process, but also to make sure that your platform will be up and running and will stay up and running. Not looking to overpay. Look, to be honest, nobody is looking to overpay when migrating to other solution. And that's why I am here. That's why my team is here to help you to make the right decision. What I always say within the team is like moving workloads from and to the cloud isn't a technical decision anymore. It's also a business decision. So we are aware of this and we can anticipate on this. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jeffrey, for your answer. I hope it satisfied Mr. Mazur. And now I see that we have another question from M. Richter. It is, what level of customization is available at FishOS? we have quirks in our setup. Oh, I guess this one is for Dmitry. Dmitry, could you please reply to this one?
Yes, sure. First of all, I need to mention that FishOS is completely hardware agnostic. It means that you can set up cloud infrastructure with our product on any hardware without being locked in on some specific vendor. Also, FishOS consists from many OpenStack itself and our proprietary services. And all of them can be mixed and customized to meet all your specific requirements and the needs. But if you need some more accurate answer from our side, you can send us your request with a description of your requirements, and for sure we will answer quickly and describe all possible customization to meet your specific requirements. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dmitry, for your reply. I hope it also satisfied Richter. Well, since we have no other questions in our chat, I'm going to thank you all for joining this webinar, and I really hope that you found it useful and interesting for yourselves. We will be looking forward to meeting you at our next events, and I wish you a great rest of the day. Thank you so much, and we will be in touch. Goodbye.